Hi guys, I'm Denise.
I'm a registered nurse of about 23 years and I love what I do. I just know as a nurse that we cannot give you all of our information in the time that you're there. And so I've decided to make these videos to help moms. I want to help y'all. I want to give you my knowledge. So my first video today is going to be the difference between baby boys and baby girls with breastfeeding. So significant others taking us out to eat, or we're going to take them out to eat, and it's a man that we're going to go and say, hey honey, we are going to this 5-star restaurant. And he's like, okay, well, I haven't eaten all day, I'm starving. Do I have to change my jeans, or do I have to wear a nice shirt, or do I have to take a shower or shave, you know, things like that. And they're thinking to themselves, man, I'm not going to make it. So they're either going to run to the refrigerator or go stop at, you know, McDonald's and eat something really, really quick. And then they will, when they get to the restaurant, they are going to eat it all, not socialize, not visit, and go, okay, I'm ready. You ready to go? Most of the time. So women, I say, hey, we're going to a 5-star restaurant tonight. They're thinking, oh, I'm not going to eat all day. I'm going to enjoy my meal. I'm going to put my nice outfit on. I may do my nails. I get my hair done. And then when I get in there, I am going to take a few bites, look around, enjoy, visit, and wait and enjoy every course. Where the man usually just wants the main course, forget the salad, let me eat my meat and potatoes, and let's go. I got to do what I got to do and get home. So that is usually the difference with baby boys and baby girls. They start in utero, and until the day they die, this is kind of how they like to eat. So a baby boy, when it's time to eat, he wants instant gratification. He wants it now. So you put him on and he is fidgeting around, he's looking and he's mad, he's not getting what he's wanting. So tips to help with that is bring the colostrum of breast milk as far as you can to them. So you want to self-express milk or do a hand pump to help them, to get them where it is coming out and it's not, they're not driving them crazy and they're not upset. So first thing would be that. And also it helps with the nipple coming out so they have something to grab onto and they're not trying to give you a blister. So with that, you know, get colostrum going and things like that. Well, they're still mad, they're not getting what they want, and they're starting to pitch a fit. You can do one or two things. You either have any extra colostrum, maybe you've been leaking before delivery and you are able to catch it. You put it in something like a haka, or you put it in a breast shell that these can purchase on Amazon, or you can go to Target, Walgreens, but you know, if you have Amazon Prime, it's going to be there in a couple of days. So when you're leaking, or you're in the shower at the home and you feel like you're leaking, put the shell or use the haka on there so you can have some, so you can put it in a syringe or your baby bottle, freeze it to when you need it. So if you do have some of that, even if you have some in the hospital, you know, put some in on a baby spoon or ask them for a syringe. And while he's on there, you drip it on the side of his mouth. And if you don't have that, then I'm 100% pro breastfeeding. But if you're about to lose your mind and you cannot get that baby latched on, this is a simple trick. You ask for some formula. I'm not a representative for either one, but I can tell you that Enfamil has 120 calories and Similac has 100 calories. So you decide which one you want. I do recommend, if you're breastfeeding, to do something as sensitive so it doesn't irritate their stomachs. But we're not talking about a lot. You just ask them for a bottle. You don't even put the nipple on. There's no nipples going in the mouth. So don't worry about that. You're going to take a syringe or just a tablespoon or a medicine cup, and you drip a little bit onto the side of their mouth if you don't have any colostrum. This will calm them down and allow them to say, okay, and take a breath and then enjoy their dinner. They got a little fix. Now, I will tell you, it's going to get messy and everything, so try to put a towel or a blanket underneath their breast, and that is a good trick to, if you have very large breasts, to roll up a washcloth, prop it up underneath the breast. One, it lifts up so you don't have to worry, hold your big breast, and try to hold it to the baby and not worry about smother them or pushing down on their little nose, as well as it lifts up. And so if you leak anything, it leaks into that and not get all over your outfit and things like that. So there's my tricks on a little boy. A little girl, something totally different. So same situation. You know, we're going out to a 5-star restaurant and we haven't eaten all day because we're going to enjoy this, and every meal we're going to get dressed up, we're going to get our nails done, we're going to look good, and when we get there we are going to take a few bites of our first course, and then we're going to sit around and visit and can't wait to get the second course. But we're going to socialize and we're going to enjoy every appetizer, main course, dessert, whatever they bring you, and you're going to enjoy it. With boys, you can throw them upside the shoulder. They don't care. They just want it and they're getting it and they're looking all over it for it now. Little girls, they want everything perfect, just like we did in that restaurant. We're going to get all dolled up and we're going to enjoy every course. So a little girl, they're going to go, they're going to look around at you, mama, and then they're going to visit and look around again. Oh, look around it. And if they're just not so on there, like we said, we like everything perfect. So we're going to talk about what they call a T formation. They want everything straight and across like a T. So if they're next to this way or to this way, it's hard to swallow. You try, turn your left, swallow. If you turn center, it's a lot easier. So as well as tummy to tummy, and have their arms out so they can milk you, just like you see a kitty cat. They will milk you, and that will help. Also, just with boys and girls, I will tell you, once they calm down and they get on and everything, it may take 20-30 minutes for them to calm down. And sometimes they're going to want that one breast and you're giving them 30 minutes and they, you know, and they're still hungry and they're kind of fidgeting around. And if they completely fall off, then you can go to the next breast. Or if they're completely, you know, they're getting mad like they can't get anything, then yeah, try the next breast. But remember what I said with the little girls, we want a T formation and they're going to enjoy it. But just like in utero, your amniotic fluid smells just like your colostrum. So if you pull it out some and let them smell it, rub it on their nose, that they're going to enjoy it and go, oh yeah, this is my mommy. This is where I'm supposed to be and I'm going to enjoy it and I'm going to start eating. With little girls, you want to give them that chance to enjoy that stuff and visit and look around. So it's not like quick. Remember, this isn't McDonald's. This is the 5-star beautiful breastfeeding world. And it takes some time for them to get everything they want. But they're going to suck and they're going to stop. And this is kind of boys and girls. Once you milk is established, they're going to not just devour it. They are going to take their time. And the reason why is because in utero, the amniotic fluid free flowing. They didn't have to work hard for it. So you kind of have to teach them, and it takes a little while. But you probably know a 2-3-year-old, or you have a 6-year-old, even probably till middle school, they'll take 2 bites of their chicken nuggets or whatever's on their plate, and then they're going to leave because they won't eat a full meal until they're grown. So think about it like that. They started in utero learning how to eat. It's not till about middle school till they, you know, you feed them and then 5 minutes later they want some more and they want some more. Or they have what they call eat, sleep, grow cycle. Your baby's going to eat, like cluster feed. And they're like, oh, I'm full. I'm exhausted. I'm going to sleep. And then they kind of grow. And then you may have a day or two and then bam, they eat a whole bunch. Then they're going to be real sleepy and like they won't really want to latch on. Then they grow. And that's their cycle. And that really starts almost till like middle school, maybe even high school, where you'll have growing cycles and they even like their legs hurt and things like that because they're growing so fast. So girls, they enjoy that meal. They want to have it, everything just perfect. So if you have a girl that's really, really big, when she comes out, she's 9 pounds, you know, and she can't get enough, then you may have to do that same trick we do with boys, where we put a little bit in a syringe, a medicine cup, and we drip a little colostrum breast milk or even, you know, formula onto the side of the mouth. You decide, you do what's best for you. Nutrition, you know, they're like, oh, this is the best, but they're not at your house. They're not in your shoes. They're not sleep deprived. Yes, they know the right answers, but it may not work best for you or your baby. Now, with all that said, let me just talk a little bit about that latch, because that's the most important thing with breastfeeding. So when you have a baby, right in the beginning, you want them to get on as fast as possible, and you don't care how they do it. And they can kind of just pull their lips back and go just to the nipple. Well, we want them to have the whole areola, so as much as possible. So if you could, simple trick, if this is the baby's mouth and this is your nipple, you want to put it to the tip of the nose to let them smell it. You've kind of, you know, squeezed out some colostrum so they can get some. And if it's the tip of the nose, it'll go straight and go to the roof of the mouth. So when it said, when they do that, you may even have your breast to be a nice firm ball. Because when it's colostrum, your breasts are soft and they're kind of saggy. They don't have anything in them. So whenever you have your breast milk, it's going to be hard and firm. Well, sometimes before it gets too hard and firm, if you can get them on, it's like a happy medium. You don't want it too hard and you don't want it too soft. You want it just right. So sometimes you have to hand express some out to make it nice and soft, and sometimes you have to hold it like a firm ball so they can feel it touch the roof of their mouth. That's one simple trick, and usually that will help them latch on. So if they, until they open their mouth wide and go straight in, you don't let them have it. So if they actually pull in and they kind of go aside and they grab it, you take your finger, pop that latch, pull it out, and try again. This is to help you prevent getting a blister, because after you get one of those, it's very difficult. But if you do get a blister and you're like, oh, I need some lanolin cream, lanolin cream's great. There's other certain products that I recommend, but I will tell you that what is in your body is the best for your baby. So if you have blisters or you're sore, use that colostrum after they finish eating and rub it on the nipples. It is, God gave it to you. It's to toughen you up. It's to help you heal. I have seen breast milk take care of ringworms. I have seen it help pink eye. I have seen it help acne and rashes. It is for you and your baby. And if it is there for them and it's coming out of your body, it will help you to toughen up. So try that first if you don't have any. You don't have to go out and buy some, but if you feel it's not working, then yeah, try something else. You do what's best for you. Like that is my motto, 100%. You do what's best for you, because you're the only one that's living through this right now. Your husband or your boyfriend or your family member that's helping, your support person's helping you, but they don't know what you're going through. You're needing to do everything for that baby, and sometimes you're overwhelmed. So like I said, you do what's best for you.
Well guys, that is the end of my video for my tips and tricks and the difference between boys and girls on breastfeeding. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much. If you did, please subscribe or like my video. Until then.
Thanks, y'all, and y'all have a great day.